Hello everybody, ToastMom here, and a few days ago I had a question from a sub asking what I think the difference between a regular player and a pro player is. What draws the line? What separates them? What separates the two crowds apart from each other? So I thought that was really awesome, and I wanted to answer that question today. So I'll be telling you guys what's the difference between the Joes and the pros. Alright, so first off, there's obviously just a huge difference in the level of experience that each one has. The average player is probably not going to have played as much Halo or Game X or whatever that the pro probably has. The pro probably has just a lot more experience, and also a lot more tournament experience if you're talking about specifically in tournaments, what separates them. Tournament experience can also be a huge thing, because tournaments have a completely different vibe. I mean, I have never been to a major tournament, but even just small local tournaments, you still get those shaky hands, the sweaty hands, you're excited, and it's really intense. You have other people watching you there, and there's stuff on the line, so you really want to win, and that is really exhilarating, and if you're not used to it, it can really throw you off. So just tournament experience is also a huge thing as well. But if we're just talking about play in general, then the number one thing, I think, regardless, but definitely in my opinion, is confidence in your shot and ability to play well across the board. Because if you watch their gameplay and you pay attention to when they throw grenades, how they're throwing them, how they're aiming them, when they decide to do, like, take the battle, when they don't decide to take it, every single action they do has absolute zero hesitation and is done with complete 100% confidence. And don't get me wrong, it's not saying that they're just challenging every single person they can see because they think they're so awesome that they can beat them. No. There's a difference between playing stupid and playing with confidence. Playing with confidence would mean you believe in yourself that you'll be able to get those shots off, but you're not completely, like, you know, unrealistic. You know, if you're one shot and there's a guy with full shields, unless you really have to, you're not going to take that fight. So, it's not saying that they're just, like, you know, playing really stupid and they're just really challenging every single fight that they see, just that they're super confident in their ability to play. I think this is something that people struggle with a lot and don't even realize that it's the problem. It was something that I struggled with a lot in Halo 3 and didn't even really find out until late Halo 3 that it was the problem. And that was, I had absolutely zero confidence in my sniper, because whenever I got the sniper when I was really bad, the people who I was playing against, my friends, they were better than me because I didn't even have the game yet. I would just go over to my friend's house and we would play, and I would just always miss sniper shots. When we were playing BR Snipes, I was absolutely terrible with it, and you know, the only times I got headshots was when I got really lucky. So I developed this just horrible confidence with my sniper that I could never hit a shot, and whenever I picked it up, I was always just thinking in my mind, like, I'm not gonna be able to do this, it was horrible mindset, and it completely threw me off, and then I could never hit anything, even if I was good enough, just because I was in that terrible mindset. Like, my mind just wouldn't let me do well. Now, as I got better and better, this confidence did kind of come back a little bit, but it was never really fully there until I realized that, and then I consciously made an effort to try to be very, like, turn that voice off, sort of, and try and just forget all that stuff and play as good as I can in the moment, and that ended up helping my sniper a lot, and I ended up getting my team snipers 50, and it was awesome. So that really helped me a lot, was just trying to be as confident as possible in your shot, which will allow you to have a better shot. So there you have it. That is what I believe is the number one thing that separates a pro player from an amateur player or a noob, whatever, is the pure confidence that they have in every single decision that they do, but mostly aiming. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. If you liked it, you can leave a like or a comment, or you could subscribe because I post new Halo videos every day. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.